Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gashi's Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. The British government and USA are very angry with William Samoei Ruto administration. The two Western powers are actually finding William Samoei Ruto very unattractive. The friendship that was there is no longer there. Remember, it is the American government and the British government that helped William Samoei Ruto to be installed as the President of the Republic of Kenya. Remember, it is their ambassadors who are telling us everything that was happening about the elections. But yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, you saw the DCI coming out to defend William Samoei Ruto's government against abductions. You saw how they were at pain to explain it to the world. And the Nigerians have a saying that a toad does not run in the daytime for nothing. When you see a toad during the daytime, something is after its life. That is why you saw the DCI coming out to defend William Samoei Ruto's government. And why is the British and the American government very angry with William Samoei Ruto? Number one is because of the abductions of innocent citizens. Every day, the country is confronted of news of Gen Z who have been abducted. Every day, you are receiving news of people who have been arrested without any reason. Even at this point, the whereabouts of alcohol is not yet known. 6 days since the family said that they don't know where he is. And when you look at the social media streets, everybody is asking, where is alcohol? You remember Boniface Mwangi, who is also a human right, was just arrested the other day. Gaido, and so many others. Remember even the journalists themselves have found themselves in hot soup. Not forgetting politicians like Alfred Kettel, who were actually abducted like terrorists. So the government, one thing about American government, and I like this about the American government, the British government, they don't tolerate this kind of administration. They don't. And those of you who remember Daniel Toroitich arap Moi found himself in a hot soup because of this kind of leadership. So when it comes to that, when you start abducting people, when you start arresting people, that is where the British government and the American government draws the line and they leave you alone. And they now start telling you as it is. Remember Hemston Smith and other leaders who actually don't tolerate this kind of nonsense. The other issue why they are angry with William Samoei Ruto's administration is that they want to set a military camp in Turkana and another base. So the two powers want to have, the British have their military base in Nanyuki. They want another one. They want another military base. America wants it in Turkana. But William Samoei Ruto is reluctant to allow these people. And you remember, I think this was one of the agreements. According to me, this could have been one of the agreements that will help you gain power, capture power. Once you capture power, you cater for our interest. Remember, the world has become very unstable. And the American will always look for allies in various regions. And the fact that Kenya is a gateway to East and Central Africa can only provide a very good place, a very good site to have their military base. Now they are not, that William Samoei Ruto is reluctant. They feel that William Samoei Ruto is not playing according to what we agreed. Number 3 is about corruption. This one, these guys will always tell us about corruption. Since independence, William Samoei Ruto's government has turned out to be the most corrupt. Remember, even the health insurance schemes that is dogged with a lot of corruption is associated with William Samoei Ruto's advisors. Some of them to the wives of their advisors. It is this and other corruption scandals, like now the edible oil scandal, where somebody like Moses Kuria is said to have a lot of shares. And so many, I think it was enumerated the other day by the Nation newspaper, that these guys is their time to eat because they are eating too much and the country is losing a lot as a result of corruption. Then you find William Samoei Ruto's in bad books as far as the Western nation is concerned. Something that would surprise you is about Raila Amolo Odinga being brought in the government. USA and the British government have always advocated for a strong opposition. Yesterday, the National Assembly voted against the official opposition leader. The position of the opposition leader is agreed in the NADCO report, was rejected by the same government. Imagine, even the position of the Prime Minister. So this government wanted Raila Odinga not to be in the government. They wanted him to remain in the opposition. They don't agree with this kind of leadership style, whereby the leaders feel vulnerable and then they start buying the opposition leaders. This is not the kind of government that the British government and the American government envisaged when they were supporting William Samoei Ruto. They would have preferred a very strong opposition. So William Samoei Ruto is doing contrary to what they expected. And remember, William Samoei Ruto would always tell Kenyans that he would want a strong opposition. That is what he said. He said he would never actually work with the opposition. And he would accuse Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta of the same. So when the British government had this kind of promise, they were very, very happy with William Samoei Ruto. Now he's going against his own words. They are very angry with him. Then they are also, because what he's doing, he's killing of the opposition. And they don't like it. They don't like it this way. Because all said and done, opposition is government in waiting and is the alternative government. So William Samoei Ruto has managed to weaken the opposition completely. The other issue about the anger, the burning anger by the American and the British government, they are saying that you are taking too much on politics. The threshold of impeaching Gachagua was so low, according to them. He did not deserve to be impeached. You're wasting too much time, according to them. Gachagua is not a threat to national security. Gachagua is not a threat to your leadership. You're wasting too much time. That's the message that they are telling him. And William Samoei Ruto, again, has moved to the east. He has abandoned. Okay, he may not have abandoned fully the west, but he has moved to the east. He's moving to China. He's moving to Japan. Something that he did not, the American government did not envisage. And they are not taking it easy. So when you look at them, you realize that they are even now giving conditions. The British government has threatened to cut aid to Kenya. This is very, very interesting. The more things change, the more they remain the same. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, William Samoei Ruto will need to change his style of leadership if it is continuing to get the benefits and the support of the two superpowers. But the big question in the room is he going to allow Kenya to be used as a launching pad by having a military base in Kenya? Is he going to stop the abductions in the country? Because I doubt if William Samoei Ruto can stop the abductions. Otherwise, please like the video as usual and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.